Yes, let us continue. This is part two. Okay, as we're talking about those different colors, the blue and purples. Okay, let us see blue and purple. The various fruit and vegetable like eggplant, blueberry, plums, and raisin can be found with a blue to purples. The color blue or purples is due to phytonutrients known as anthocyanin, which is a flavonoid present in those items. Plants produce those phytonutrients to protect themselves against the attack from insect. Even plant protect themselves against the insect also. They protect themselves, okay? And damage from the UV light. Those phytonutrients also are advantageous to us in promoting the health and preventing the disease. Studies have also found that they are effective in the control of obesity. This group also contain carotenoid, vitamin C, fiber, and ellagic and acid. All those are antioxidant and anti-cancer agents, please. Okay, green. Let us talk about green colors. Green color, Spanish, bricole, white grass, Carls and Brussels sprout, to name of a few, display their green colors due to the presence of the green pigment chlorophyll. This pigment is known to absorb light in the red and blue part of the light spectrum and reflect the remaining, which is mostly green, though those items appear greens. Okay? Chlorophyll has also two carotenoids present in green foods, which are lutein and zeaxanthin. Those carotenoids act as antioxidant in the human eyes and the skin, because our skin also need the nutrients. If you are not having good nutrients, you see that your skin are cracking and you have a very skin that looks so ugly. Look like the skin of a snake sometime. Okay? And easily you can get skin diseases. Okay? It's very important. Red. The red color in certain fruit and vegetable are due to the presence of lycopene. I talk a lot about lycopenes and people are asking, and we find lycopene in tomatoes, which belong to the carotenoid group. Though those are tomatoes, apples, strawberry, beets, and pomegranate display their red colors. Lycopene has been found to reduce the risk of a cancer of the prostate, pancreas, and to a certain extent of the stomach. But the further study need to be done in the area. Lycopene is thought to protect against the antioxidant damage, especially due to the ultraviolet light exposure and tobacco smoke. Many people that are smoking, they are vulnerable to a lot of diseases also. Even some of them, people that have good immune, they are smokers but live long. Okay? I had a lot of testimony that people live even up to, they smoke up to 100 years also, they still live. But I'm not promoting smoke here, but the smoke is very dangerous for health. Okay? Yellow and orange. Yellow and orange fruits and vegetables get their color from the lutein and zeaxanthin. Carotene, those also contain antioxidants like vitamin A and C. Orange, mangoes, yellow peppers, lemon and pineapple, pumpkin have a good quantity of those beneficial substances. Okay, it's very important to know that one. If we look at the bulbs and peppers or capsicums and aminums, they start out greens and require more time on the plant itself to ripen to yellow, orange and red. It depends on the timing and season and the quality. The red, orange and yellow variety are usually more expensive Okay, even in Bangalore, if you want the yellow color of capsicum, is very expensive. Red one also is very expensive, contrary to the green ones. Okay, those that like. I like capsicum. It's part of my favorite vegetables, and I cook them in the various manner. Okay, it's very so because they contain the lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids, and basically blurring of the eyes due to the age. And cataract, vitamin C is known for it is a prevention of antioxidants and damage. Okay, that's great. White fruit and vegetable which are white in the color from an important source of the key nutrients, especially fiber and potassium and magnesium and other micro constituency. The health benefit of white colored food should not be underestimated and can increase the shortfall of nutrient in our diet. Items in this category including potatoes, cauliflowers, turnip, scones, and popnish, mushroom, and onion, to name the few. The minerals are those elements on the earth and in the food that our body need to develop and function normally. Those essential for the health including calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, chloride, magnesium, iron, zinc, iodine, chromium, copper, fluoride, molybdenum, magnesium, and selenium. All these are minerals that is in the body of human being. So sometimes we just walk around, but we don't know that we are having a lot of mineral in our body. We constituted mineral, as we say, and I said before, we are from the earth, and all those things come from earth. We get iron from earth, we get zinc from earth, everything you get from earth. If you lack zinc in your body, easily you start to develop the arthritis, nail problems, tooth problems, and a lot of visions and problems. We need more zinc in our body. The deficiency of calcium in our body is a detriment for our health. When we lack calcium and vitamin D in our body, we get into trouble of lot of pain. We call degenerative health issue. Okay, we'll start to walk with the 3 legs. Even we are young, but if we have a deficiency of calcium and all those ions and things and mineral in our body and fibers, we will end up like an old person with the 3 legs. So we have to prevent that one. What is all about enzymes? Enzymes are proteins that help us speed up chemical reaction in our body. Enzymes are essential for digestion, liver function, and much more. Too much of too little or a certain enzyme can cause health problem. Enzyme in our body can also help providing the check for injury and diseases. It's good to have a enzyme. Okay, let us talk about amino acid. Amino acid are the building block of the protein. Protein are a long chain of amino acid. Your body has thousands of different proteins that each have important job, and each protein has its own sequence of amino acid. The sequences of makes the protein take different shape and have a different function in your body. Okay, essential amino acid can be found in many different food. The best source of amino acid are found in animal protein such as beef, poultry, and eggs. And animal protein are the most easily absorbed and used by your body. Food that contain all 9 amino acids are called complete protein. So if your diet is more veggie and less meat, no sweet, even though vegetarian source of protein are more likely to be incomplete protein, mixing and matching those protein source can get you all the amino acid your body needed. Yeah, somebody will say, sir, I am a purely 100% vegetable. There are some veg that have a protein that can produce amino acids for your body too. So there is no worry for that. The vegetarians, soybean and other things that can produce even protein that your body need. But for people that more eat poultry and other things and eggs and everything get more protein than those that eat only pure veg. So there is no problem for that. Okay. Consider those plants based on protein and their protein content. Okay. What does Q10 naturally? Primary dietary source of Q10 including oily fish such as salmon and tuna, organ meat such as a liver, and whole grains. Most individual obtains sufficient amount of Q10 through a balanced diet, but supplementation might be useful for the individual with a spiritual peculiar health condition. Okay, that's very important for us to know. Okay, let us continue to talk a little bit about a few things before we run up. Okay, we're already 11 minutes. Enzymes are protein comprised of amino acid linked together in one or more polypeptide chain. This sequence of amino acid in a polypeptide chain is called the primary structure. Okay, this is in turn determine the three-dimensional structure of the enzyme, including the shape of the active site. Every day, trillion upon trillion of chemical reactions occur in our body to make essential metabolic processes occur. Enzymes are proteins that act upon substrate molecule and decrease the activation and energy necessary for a chemical reaction to occur by stabilizing the transition state. This stabilization speed up reaction rate and make them happen at a physiologically significant rate. Enzyme bind subtraction and the key location in their structure, call it active site. They are typically highly specific, okay, and only bind certain abstracts and certain reaction. Without enzyme, most metabolism reaction will take much longer and will not be fast enough to sustain life. Let us see the fundamental. There are 6 main categories of enzyme: oxidacases, transferase, hydrolysis, lysis, ensonoresis, and ligases. Each category carry out a general type of reaction, but catalyze many different specification and a specific reaction between their own categories. Some enzymes called apoenzymes are inactive until they are bound to a cofactor which activate the enzyme in exam. In cofactor can be either metal ions, example, or organic compound that attack either convolutionally or non-convolutionally to enzyme. The cofactors are now poenzyme. An enzyme complex is called the oleoenzyme. Enzymes are protein composed of amino acid linked together in one or more polypeptide chain. This sequence of amino acid in a polypeptide chain is called the primary structure. This is determined to the three-dimensional structure, the enzyme, including the shape of the active site, to secondary structure of the protein, decrease the localization or localize it, the polypeptide chain structure. Example, the helix B and A. The complete tree fall of the polypeptide chain into a protein subunit. It is known as a tertiary structure. A protein can be composed of one of a monomer or more substance. An example of a dinner. Okay, so the enzyme, we have a lot of different kind of enzyme together. That's very important for our bodies. So we have to know that we are composed with many elements, from the head to the toes. Those elements come together that compose us as a human being. But I will continue to advise you, if you want all these elements that are getting damaged because of free radicals, the solution for it, you need Diva sacred stem cells for your body. Every family must have it to regenerate and repair the damage of the cells, because all the cells, those trillion cells I'm talking about just now, they can get damaged. But when the damage, how you repair it? You have to repair it how? Do you have to take it to doctors can repair that one? No. Doctors will just treat the symptom. Many of us fell sick and then we go and see doctor. There's nothing wrong to see the doctor, consult your doctor, whatever. But they treat symptom, but they don't treat root cause of the problem. The root cause of all problem we have, human problems and free radicals that create the oxidativity in our body that cause sickness and diseases. Whether cancer, whether whatever you have as a diseases or kidney failure, whatever that you have a diseases, the cause number one is the free radicals. Free radical are your enemy. Does all doctors treat the free radical? No, they cannot treat it, because they treat the symptom only, but they cannot treat the free radicals. Free radical, to fight, you need the antioxidants. And can you get the antioxidant in the pharmacy? There are few, because people are more concentrated in chemicals and things and drugs only for treatment. But people are not telling you what you can take and get healthy, because our body is composed with a lot of chemical already and things in our body. If they have reduced their intensity of fighting, then what we have to do, we have to take something to help them. We have to give them bullets. If you have a gun without a bullet, then you are the useless soldier. So we need the bullet. And where we're going to get bullet, we're going to get bullet in those fruits and vegetables that are technologically as made. These ones. If you have this one, it will help you to fight all the sickness and diseases. If you have a Diva secret stem cell will regenerate your cells and help you to fight all the dead cells to come back alive and repair them. Those that are damaged, it will repair them and you feel well. As I say in my testimony about the stem cell that have helped me, I was having a lot of problem with what we call vertigo. But by God's grace, I take 3 sachets of this one. Now I'm feeling better. So you can try whatever the sickness and disease you are going through. I would advise you to try this product and you'll see the importance of this product. Thank you so much. Bye.